Hey everybody, so it's day 18 in the Daily Playbook course, and this quote is by Marianne Williamson. "We are not held back by the love we didn't receive in the past, but by the love we're not extending in the present." Ooh, I love this quote. I'm going to read it again. "We are not held back by the love we didn't receive in the past, but by the love we're not extending in the present." Such a good quote. So you're not held back by the love you didn't receive in the past. It's the love right now that you're not extending. That's what's holding you back. That's what's making you not feel so good. So if we turn from a place of, I'm not going to love that person because they hurt me, or I don't like them, or all these kinds of judgments that we have, if we instead start to look at any area that we're experiencing judgment of another person, a great way to do this practice could be to pick someone in your life that's very difficult for you, that challenges you, and you don't really have a lot of love for that person. Pick that person in your head right now. I'll give you a moment. All right, I think you probably have it. It's probably not too hard when you think of people that challenge you in your life. So we pick that person, and we then think of how we could extend love to that person. And just opening up your heart space enough to be like, okay, I don't really like that person's behavior, but I can see the innocence within them. I can see that it may be a childhood wound for them that is causing them to act a certain way, or you can see them as a child. I mean, that's a practice I love to do, is whenever I have a problem with someone, I try to think of them as a child, a little baby that just wanted to be loved. And maybe somewhere along the line, they didn't get that love that they needed. And by me being mean to them, by me reacting to their behavior in a way that's unkind, or even just thinking thoughts that are judgmental, it's not extending love to them. So instead of having those judgmental thoughts, which you might not say, which is good, but you're still thinking maybe those judgmental thoughts, it's really good, especially if that person's in your life all the time, to just open up your heart just a little bit more, and 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 a little bit more, until your heart is just open. But just try to make a little space to just send a little love their way. And the action for today kind of goes along with what I was just saying. Where can you give more love? We can always extend more love in creative ways. Listen to your heart and act from this space. So, where can you give more love? How can you be a more loving presence to the people that are difficult for you to love? Can you listen to them? Can you come into their presence without any judgment? Can you release all judgment before you even enter their presence? Because even the judgments we think on our own, and we think that it's separate and they can't feel it, they can feel it. People can feel the energy that you have for them. So if you harbor even just judgments that you think are just personal and they're just your own, try to release those. Try to look at people with a lens of love. The greatest spiritual teachers who have ever lived have had an amazing ability to do this, to be with all different types of people, and to just be with them and allow them to be who they are without judgment.